question is how to stay married for years.
Shouldn't I be introducing myself again? No, guess not.
Well, it's you. Mom,
I'm already recording, you know.
Okay, well then pause it and start over.
I think it's good.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Okay. Hi, everyone. I have my daughter with me. Thank you for all the views from yesterday. I have a question from one of my older videos, and it's love at first sight, I think. So we'll try the reintroduction. Hi, my name is Ruby. I am a mom of many, 4 kids. And my brother said I didn't mention my eldest's age. One's 23 and 22, 21, 19. Could be wrong. And I'm sure today I am definitely 43. And so thank you for the question. What's the question, Madeline? And all of my children are over 19, and the one asking the question is over 19.
Can you not give my personal information?
Can you ask the question?
How to stay married for years.
How to stay married for years? I have no idea. How to stay married for years? I'm not sure how would I answer that other than choose right to begin with. You know, I've always been a believer of love, being in love, and I was blessed enough to marry someone that I am totally crazy over. So and he is, Madeline is your dad, not
my name.
That's your name. Okay, there's many Madelines in this world, but here's my question. Listen, is your dad not crazy in love with his wife?
Yes.
They can't hear you.
I know it's gonna be.
Okay, just answer. I could be lying.
But the real question is, if the person asked you how to stay married for many years and your response was to choose right from the beginning, the real question would be, how do you choose right?
Okay, so, well, answer mine, I'll answer yours. Is your dad in love with your mom?
Yes.
Can you say it loud enough?
Yes, Mom.
Is he maybe in love with me or crazy in love with his wife?
He loves you, Mom.
Okay, I have another daughter here.
Oh my God.
Okay, they don't want to be part, but whatever. Anyone who knows me, who wants to validate, I guess what I'm saying is, I can't say it's been easy, but knowing that you're in a marriage where you love and you're loved in return, it makes it easy, I think. We'd have to be more specific. There are challenges in everything, be it raising children, choosing career, being a Christian, choices you make. But what was your question, Madeline? This is an awful video. Ask me the question again, and I'll do better.
Well, you can always just edit those.
Just ask me the question again.
The question is, how do you choose right in regards to staying in a relationship for a long time?
How do you choose right? I have no idea.
Oh my God. You're stressing me out.
I'm stressing you out? I don't know, because all I know is I was determined to marry for love. And I knew from day one, by day 3, we were saying, I love you.
But
we are the impossible, because I've met other people over the years that says, that's crazy.
Yeah, but you could be in love with someone and you not be right with that person.
That's true.
That.
So now we're going to go into biblical principles. Listen, I'm Christian, not religious. But I'll tell you this much. When I met my husband, I prayed him in. So if you're looking for a real answer, the real answer is I prayed him in. The Holy Spirit gives you utterance. That's why a lot of times when you're praying, you are told, stop, ask the Holy Spirit to give you the perfect prayer. Because sometimes you don't know what to pray for. And I do remember, and that's part of my story. My real story is I was at the worst place, at least for a 19-year-old, I thought was the worst place. And completely heartbroken. And I didn't want to be with anyone else. And I heard a voice, which now, being a seasoned Christian, I can tell you it's God. It wasn't like a booming voice. It was more like an inner peace asking me a question. If you decided you wanted someone else, what would you want in that person? And the question, and my answer was, I want someone who will love me for myself, love me at 100%, no halfway loving. I didn't want a 100% Haitian guy, meaning because I couldn't cook and couldn't clean. So I gave a list to God. And when I look at my husband, the physical aspect that I wanted is not there, but he's better. I wanted somebody who looked like Hulk Hogan, and my man looks like Idris Elba.
That's not true.
That is so true. You don't think your father looks like him?
No.
He is the sexiest man to ever walk
Perspective.
this house. He is so sexy in his muscles. He makes me loving him easy. Is our marriage life easy? No, but loving him has never been in question. He begs so prettily.
So, Mom, they're not asking you
No?
about your relationship.
Okay.
They're asking you about tips on how
So the tip is when you don't know if you can choose, be willing to listen to God. And for me, I prayed him in. And down the road, he told me he did the same thing. So there you go. I prayed him in unknowingly, and he did the same for me. He wanted a woman that would love him and could see the good traits in him, someone that would appreciate him.
So what if they're not religious?
We weren't religious. We were,
you just
but we're African in nature. I think God is innate in us. I wasn't, well, look, all human beings are created to be able to hear God's voice, regardless of your race and creed, period. We just, what we call instincts, what we call people giving us advice, a lot of times it's just God trying to reach us. So for me, that's what worked. So if you want to go way back, you know, beside him being handsome and romantic, and you don't think your dad's romantic?
Well, I'm not married to him.
I think, there you go. My man's...
We're not talking about
No?
that.
Okay. You want to ask another question?
No, I think you need to stay on topic.
Okay, what was the topic?
Well, the topic was, so you had talked about praying in your spouse or the person that you believe you should spend the rest of your life with.
Mm-hmm.
And my response is, what if that person is not religious in the same aspect that you are?
Well, the good news is God is not religious.
But we're looking for specific characteristics.
He was hot.
Something,
He looked... I was 19 and your dad was just so cute.
Okay, so...
And it was later on, a year after we got married, we went to church and I was like, you know, and I was looking at him like, oh my God, you have a lot of the traits that I asked God for. And he felt the same. I don't know. I know God intervened for sure. And anyone that knows me can testify to that. So please leave a comment saying, you know, it's definitely God. I love him. And loving, I can't see myself without him. So being married, being a marriage last is, I once told my husband, even when I'm dreaming, like I had this dream, there was this hot guy. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to get real good. And then he turned around, it was your dad. when even subconsciously I choose him, you know, that's why we're still married. And he chooses me every single day. Your dad begs so prettily. So
I feel very uncomfortable.
you're feeling comfortable. How to make a marriage last. That's how. Love him and let him love you. And just let that love just keep circling around your entire household. And when you get stuck, pray your husband through and let him do the same thing for you. I am a sold out Christian, Christ follower, not religious. And